Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to take a look at the wick that we replaced in this Park Industries flip top petrol advertising pipe lighter the other day. You can see that it lights. You can suck it down in a pipe like you need to, but the flame is burning sort of dividedly. Looks like it needs a little bit of fuel now, so we'll go ahead and add a little bit of fuel to it just so that I can show you and demonstrate exactly why this wick needs our attention. Give it a good squeeze of our Zippo fuel. Get it installed back into the lighter case. You can see it starts out burning like it should, or at least looking like it should, and then it's like a dual flame almost. And I also noticed that the wick was charring real quick. I noticed this when I was making that last video with this lighter, the show and tell video, but it was toward the end of that video by that point, so there wasn't much I could do. I'm not sure exactly of the cause. I had bloomed this wick out pretty good before I lit it, and it has burned up most of the fiber material that you can see there on the outside. I had mentioned when we installed the wick that I thought you wanted to put the top of the wick lower on a pipe insert than you would on a regular insert. Your goal is not the same. And in order to suck that down, I think that maybe I caused that by not putting the wick down low enough in that chimney. So we're going to pull up this wick. Go ahead and pull that out of the case. We don't do this often anymore because it used to be something we did on old lighters to refresh the wick, but with asbestos concerns I have quit cutting on those old wicks. This, however, is a new copper woven generic wick that we installed just about a week ago. So this wick shouldn't have asbestos in it. We should be free to cut on it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up if I can get a hold of it properly. Get a good grip. And by the time we cut off the burned up portion, I think that's going to put us right about where we want to be. Maybe just a tiny bit higher. If we go too much higher though, we're just going to be wasting wick when we cut it. I could use a better pair of pliers probably. Either that or a better hand to grip with. Okay, that'll get us clear of the hole. So now we want to go ahead and cut off the burned up portion. Remove stray threads, maybe pushing out to the side. Now, we're going to go ahead and bloom this wick out again on the top. So we've got the maximum opportunity for the spark to catch. That looks about right. Lighter is still fueled. Did not pull the wadding and squeeze it out or anything, so should be able to put it right back into the lighter or into the case. Give it a second here to make sure that we've got fumes gathered where they need to be. And the truth is, there may be some vapor lock. Who knows whether or not I fueled that exactly as much as it needed a while ago. But hopefully this wick does not immediately turn black again. You should be able to use it to light a cigarette. You should also be able to use it to suck down into a pipe. The Park pipe insert does not include a cap like the Zippo insert does, although I do believe there is a small hole in the top of the Zippo insert. But you can see that even though we have replaced the wick, drawn it down there shorter, it has still burned on us. So brand new wick that burned when it was too long. Now we've got it down there shorter and it's still burning. I'm a little bit disappointed and perplexed, as I was sure that was going to solve my problem. But as it is, we will have a further video, it looks like, for this lighter. The next option is going to be trying an IMCO wick. And on top of trying an IMCO wick, perhaps I need to think about replacing the wadding. I wouldn't think that the wadding, when there's fuel up at the top, that would have anything to do with that wick burning and charring black so quickly. But we'll see how it goes. May just replace the wick first, hold the wadding off for later. Either way, you know, if I needed to use this lighter, and I have used this lighter around here over the last few days, so it's not like it's a useless lighter. Most people would have their cigarette lit before the flame even divided. But even if it takes you a while, even if you're going to be sucking it down into a pipe, it is a usable lighter. But one that I won't be selling just yet. Until next time.